The missus bought a paperback down Shepton Mallet way. I had a look inside her bag. 'Twas 50 Shades of Grey. Well, I just left her to it. And at 10 I went to bed. An hour later she appeared. The sight filled me with dread. In her left hand she held a rope, and in her right a whip. Then she threw them down upon the floor and began to strip. Well, 50 years or so ago I might have had a peek, but Mabel hasn't weathered well. She's 84 next week. Watching Mabel bump and grind could not have been much grimmer. And then things went from bad to worse. She toppled on her Zimmer. She struggled back upon her feet. A couple of minutes later she put in her teeth. Back in, she said, I'm a dominator. Now if you knew our Mabel, you'd see just why I spluttered. I'd spent 2 months in traction for the last complaint I'd uttered. She stood there nude and naked, bent forward just a bit. I went to hold her sensual-like, and stood on her left. Mabel screamed, her teeth shot out. My God, what had I done? She moaned and groaned and shouted out, Step on the other one. Well, listeners, I could tell you more about what occurred that day. 'Tis safe to say, my jet black hair turned 50 shades of grey.